What's going on, guys? It's your boy PS239 Riverboy, and I'm back at it again with another video. And this is week 3 of my Go Mining progression series. And I think I gained maybe 3 terahashes this week, guys. I didn't buy too much terahashes or even reinvest my Bitcoin. I actually held all of my Bitcoin this week because if you guys know, or if you guys remember, everything started tanking from 112,000 and started tanking, and I was kind of getting used to my Bitcoin, or my daily reward, being 2.7 2.8 terahashes a day. And then when we dropped down to 103, it says I was like back to a quarter terahash a day. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna stack all of my Bitcoin for a bit. And I kind of thought about it. I was like, you know what, I really want one of these greedy machines. And I tried to save the money on my own, like not on this app, or like through my other investments and stuff. And I always end up having to bail somebody out in the end. That's what happens when you become successful in life, guys. A lot of people end up depending on you, and you end up having to make sacrifices to help the people you love. So I did have to end up bailing out my wife and my little brother, like, just recently. Like, I just had to give them some money, and I'm not expecting any of that money back, guys. I consider that as a loss, in my opinion, even though it's not really a loss, because you're helping out your family. So that's what that's what we're doing this for, guys. We're building up our wealth and our money, so just in case in emergencies you need it, you use it. Like, don't feel like, oh, I need to save all of my money all the time, and then you're like broke, or not even broke, just like stingy with your money. And then, like, say you need to help someone, or somebody else needs help, you're just stingy and you don't help them out, even though you're sitting on like $10,000 worth of Bitcoin, $40,000 worth of Bitcoin, $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. 95% of people in America don't even have $1,000 in their bank account, guys. So if you're sitting on $1,000 in Bitcoin, you are the 5%. So pretty much that's my take on it. If you have money, use that money to help your family grow, because if you get your family out of tight situations, they'll remember that, guys. And then when you're in a tight situation, they will gladly help you out, because you gladly help them out all the time. But back to this, I really want one of these greedy machines, guys. So my one main rule is I don't take off stuff from this account. I just let it grow and reinvest into itself. And I'm going to do that until a certain age. And then after my certain age, I'm just going to collect the Bitcoin. But for right now, I'm actually going to stack all of my Bitcoin, guys. We're on the goal, right? It's getting bigger and bigger each time. That's why I kind of wish that sometimes unfortunate things happens, but sometimes I wish that shit didn't happen, because I'd be hella closer to the goal to getting the greedy machine. Because I think I had like $800 like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, and the greedy machines were like 900. So as I get closer to the greedy machines, they keep going up in price. So I just need to basically speed up the progression by investing my Go Mining tokens, investing my side money into Bitcoin, like any extra money into Bitcoin, like buying it spot, and then buying terahash power. I bought 3, I think my miner was 16 terahashes, and then I bought 2.63 terahashes with this $40 package, and it just keeps going up every time I buy it. It adds like a little bit more of power, like a point 0.3 of power, which is actually decent. So every time I buy that $40 package, it gets a little bit bigger every single time. And I bought it once this week, or yeah, I bought it once today. And last week I bought the 100 package and the $40 package because I wanted to get those Vegas badges on here. But we're just going to keep stacking all the Bitcoin for now. We want a greedy machine, guys. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this 28 to 1,000. But after I get it to 1,000, I'm just going to start popping the 40 on all of my 1 terahash miners. I want to get them all to 10 before I focus on getting another one to 1,000. Get them all to 10, and then I'll focus on getting them all to 1,000. But for now, I'm just going to stack all of my Bitcoin until I can get a greedy machine. And we're probably going to reinvest daily on the greedy machine because the greedy machines give you a 5% power boost on Tuesday, and that's not counting towards your daily reinvest. So you can reinvest daily and then get the ultra compound on Tuesday with the 5% of its power added. And it's pretty crazy. It's like a super compound. I was watching somebody else on YouTube doing it and explaining it, and it's pretty much, it's probably the way to go if you want to get the most power the fastest. Just upgrade a greedy machine and reinvest into it daily. Another thing I wanted to tell you guys before I go, it's probably better, yeah, you get 5% extra boost for reinvesting daily, but it's probably better to just save your Bitcoin and convert it into Go mining tokens when it drops like 10%, because then you'll get an extra 10% more money on your Go mining tokens when they go back up. And then you can come into these raffles, guys. It's not going to show it to me because I am actually in it right now, but you have to click to participate in these raffles. And in order to really participate, you have to spend money. And you can't spend money in the way of, what was I finna say? You can't spend money in the way of just getting Go mining tokens and buying miners off the store, off the marketplace. You have to actually go in here and create a new miner or upgrade a miner. Sadly, the 49 or the 39.99 package is not enough for me to get a ticket. So what I'll probably do that right now. I need to upgrade my power by $1 pretty much. So what we're gonna do, I'll just do this now. We're just gonna upgrade it to there. That's $5 because I want at least one ticket, and I'm gonna take it off my balance. Take it off my balance. All right. See, now I have 45 tickets. It apparently it wasn't showing me my tickets at first. So that's sweet. Last week, somebody won with 5 tickets. He had 5 tickets and he won the avatar. And the avatar is pretty much a free fucking 5,000, a free 30,000, or a free fucking, free 30,000, free 45,000, free 68,000, a free 5,000, free 6,000, free, so like free 10,000. So doing these Go Miner raffles is probably a little bit better than reinvesting every single day, because reinvesting every single day doesn't put you in these raffles, guys. So if you really want to get put in those raffles and have that chance to winning. We saw last week that a guy only spent $120 and he won the Go Mining key, and with that key you can pick which one you want specifically, and most people just usually go for the humans because the humans sell for over $30,000. I remember at one point these humans were selling for $100,000, but a lot more people get access to these keys. And like, say like a new person like me, or I'm not really new, but like say a new person who has very little terahashes wins this key, and then he's like, holy fucking shit, I just want to get rid of it. He doesn't care about the price that he's selling it for, guys. A lot of these veterans, they want to have the value of their NFTs go up, and these new dudes just want money. They've never seen that money before in their life. So they just sell it at the cheapest price and brings down the price of all the other NFTs, guys. So like, you got to take that into consideration if you do get one of these Go Mining keys. Do you want to just sell it for the cheapest price you can so you can just sell it, or do you want to help the price of them go up naturally by keeping it at a set good price and waiting for someone to actually buy it? So that's my whole take on the keys. But this is pretty much going along the way I like it, guys. Go Mining is the best Bitcoin mining app out there. I check and I look for all different kind of mining apps, guys, just to compare and contrast. And there's the only other Bitcoin miner I ever really spent a good amount of money on is called Bitcoin Miner, and the only reason why I spent that money is because I was new. I didn't know. I just wanted 0 transaction fees, and I didn't know about the maintenance cost and all of that extra stuff. And Bitcoin Miner takes all of that out from the top, so you don't even really see it. So if you like put in comparison, you would get like 2 pennies on Bitcoin Miner, because they're taking for 2 pennies for 1 terahash, because they're taking all pretty much 40% or 45% of the reward. That's what it says in the things. But on Go Mining, they're only charging you like, for every dollar you make, you're probably spending like 6 or 50, around 50 to 55 cents in electricity. But you could pay that in Go Mining tokens and drop that down by 20%. So then it'll be like 38 pennies or 38 cents for every dollar that you make. And then when you pay the Go Mining, when you pay the fee, they pay you out the full amount. So like, you pretty much get your money back in Bitcoin. So like say for instance, yesterday they took about 3 Go Mining tokens away from me. It took about 3 Go Mining tokens away from me in maintenance, but they paid me out 403593 in Bitcoin. But if I was to just like have them take it out in Bitcoin, like not Go Mining tokens, they would take out way more than what they would if it was from the payout in Go Mining tokens. So if you guys understand that, then you understand that adding Go Mining tokens on here is a really big advantage. You're taking your APR from 30% to 50%, which is ridiculous. I want to get my money back in 2 years, not 3 years, pretty much. But all right, guys, I'm pretty much going to leave that one at that. There's a couple other things that I want to talk about, but I can make a dedicated video about it. But all right, guys, I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's stack this Bitcoin together.